We are going to be working on warm-up number 16. This is going to be solving inequalities. So why don't we take a minute and I'm going to let you, we're going to pause this and I want you to go ahead and try and do these two problems and then we'll come back and see how we did. So on the first one, it says which value of x is not a solution of the inequality? Well, so first let's go through and solve it and find out what the solution is supposed to be. So at the inequality, I'm going to draw a dotted line. You should have done the distributive property first. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times -4 is -8, less than -5. Now you need to go and you should have added 8 to each side. These cancel and you get 2x is less than -5 plus 8 is 3. Then you would have divided by 2. And you would have x is less than 3 over 2. What may be easier is if you change that into a decimal. And if you divide those two numbers, you get 1.5. So I need to know which of these values is not a solution. For it to not be a solution, well, first off, to be a solution, it has to make this true. So we need to figure out which one doesn't work. Starting at A, 0. Is 0 less than 1.5? Yes, it is. That is a solution. -7 divided by 2. Well, any negative number, that is going to be less than 1.5. Now, this says 14 divided by 3. So I'm looking at letter C. If I go in my handy dandy calculator, and I'm just using my phone one, and do 14 divided by 3, it gives me 4.6 repeating. Is that smaller than 1.5? No, it is not. No, it is not. Sorry, why did I cross that out? It is not smaller than 4.5. Sorry, so let me see here. This was 4.6 repeating. That means it is not a solution. And the other one was 1/2, which is 0.5, and 0.5 is less than 1.5. So you should have gotten C for your answer. On number 2, to solve this, first you would have done the distributive property for both of these, both sides. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times -1 is -2. And that is greater than, now, if there's just a negative, that's a 1. So -1 times x is -x. -1 times 7 is -7. All right, so now we did the distributive property. I'm going to move this 2 over here to the right. So I'm going to add 2 to each side. These cancel and I get 2x is greater than -x minus 5. Then I will add x to each side because I've got to move my x's to the left. And I get 3x is greater than -5. When you divide by 3, right here, these cancel and get 1. X, let me move this up a little bit because it says I'm going to have to graph. X is greater than -5/3. This is what your answer should have been. And when you graph it, I go at -5/3. It's just a number line. Now, is it an open circle or a closed circle? It is an open circle because it doesn't have the equal to bar. It's just greater than. So it's an open circle. Greater than means to shade to the right. This is what you should have gotten.